Friends, welcome to Classes of Preet. This is our part 2. Today we will continue with square and square roots, cube and cube roots. Okay, so today we will discuss the properties of perfect square and interesting patterns which help you, interesting patterns of square in numbers, in square of numbers, which will help you a lot to solve the perfect squares. Okay, so let's start. Properties of perfect square. Okay, the square of an even number is always an even number. Okay, because see here I have written 2 to the power 2 equals to 4. 2 is an even number, so its perfect square is also an even number, 4. Okay, then we will see square of a odd number. Okay, is always a odd number, because you can see here I have written 3 to the power 2 equals to 9. 3 is an odd number, 9 is also an odd number. Then our third is the square of a proper fraction. The square of a proper fraction less than the given fraction. Okay, so means the proper fraction means 1 by 2, 2 by 3. Okay, is always less than the given fraction. So see here I will write 1 by 2 to the power 2, okay, equals to 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 4, means that proper fraction less than the given fraction. The perfect square of a proper fraction means 1 by 2 fraction is less than the given fraction. So 1 by 4 is the proper fraction, is less than the given fraction. Then fourth is the square of a decimal. You can see here the square of a decimal function less than 1 is smaller than the decimal. For an example, you can see here 0.1, okay, is less than 1. Am I right? When we write 0.1 whole square equals to 0.1 into 0.1 equals to 0.001. So 0.00001 is also less than 0.1. So that means that square of a decimal fraction less than 1 is smaller than the given decimal. Then fifth is a number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is never a perfect square. Means like see here 22. 22 is not a perfect square. Then 23, 27, 28 means the numbers 32, 33, 37, 38, 42, 43, 47 means the numbers which are ending with 2, 3, 7 and 8 are never perfect squares. Then sixth is a number ending in an odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. That means that if we are writing 20 is not an odd, means not a perfect square. If we will write 200 is a perfect square. Okay, like we are writing 30 means 3900, this is also a perfect square. If we will write 28000, this is not a perfect square. Means the numbers, means the zeros in the back tell us that the even that they are perfect square or not. Okay, so let's solve some problems and we will discuss some interesting patterns in square of numbers. Okay, so let's start. So now see here, first is give reason to show that none of the numbers given below is a perfect square. Okay, first is 2162. It is not a perfect square because 2 is written in the last. So we have read that whenever there is 2, 3, 8, 7 in the last, that is not a perfect square. So 2 is also not a perfect square. Then 3 is written here, so it is also not a perfect square. Then 0 is given, so we have read that the number, ending in an odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. So 1 0, so it is also not a perfect square. 3 zeros are there, it is also not a perfect square. Okay, so second question is which of the following are square of even numbers and odd numbers. Okay, so first is 676. So this is a odd number, means square of odd number or even number. This is a square of even number because 6 is an even number, so this is also an square of even number. You can do this, means you can check this by doing LCM 676. Okay, you can do you can take out the LCM and check it, because it is a square of even number, because in the last 6 is given, so it is an even number. Okay, then here 961 is written, so 1 is an odd number, so it is the square of an odd number. Okay, you can check it with the LCM. Then we will see our next, that is interesting patterns in square of numbers. Okay, now you see here, you will also take interest in listening to this, because it is very interesting. uh, 1 plus 3 equals to sum of first two odd numbers. Am I right? First two odd numbers are there, 1 and 3. Okay, so 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So sum of first two odd numbers equals to 2 to the power 2. Means this 2 to the power 2 equals to 4. Is this interesting now? You are finding interesting this. Okay, you will find more interesting if you see more. Okay, now see here, three numbers are written. All three numbers, three odd numbers in the serial wise, 1, 3 and 5. So 1 plus 3 equals to 4, 4 plus 5 equals to 9. Okay, means 3 to the power 2 is also equals to 9. So that means that all the odd numbers, when we plus all the odd numbers, we will get them if we will write, means if we will add 4 odd numbers, then we will 4 to the power 2, if 5 then 6 then 7, like this it continues. Okay, for every natural number n, sum of first n odd numbers equals to n to the power 2. Means 2 is written, that's why n to the power 2 means 2 to the power 2. 3 is, so 3 to the power 2 means 2, 3, 4, these are n. Okay, n to the power 2 equals to whatever it will be. Then second interesting pattern is that 4 to the power 2 minus 3 to the power 2. 4 4s are 16, minus 3 3 is a 9. Okay, 16 minus 9 equals to 7. Okay, so this if we plus, when 4 plus 3 when we plus, it is also 7. Okay, means the squares of 4 and 3, if we minus we get 7, and if we plus the 4 plus 3 numbers, mean real numbers, not a square, then also it comes 7. Okay, now you see here 5 to the power 2 minus 4 to the power 2 equals to 25, minus 16 equals to 9. 5 plus 4 is also 9. So these are the interesting patterns, very interesting, and this will help you to find the perfect squares also. Okay, for every natural number n, n plus 1 of whole square minus n square equals to n plus 1 plus n. This is a formula. Okay, whenever there is a natural number, means n, then n plus 1 of whole square minus n square equals to n plus 1 plus n. Okay, then we will see Pythagorean triplets. Okay, there are three natural numbers m and p are said to form a Pythagorean triplets. Then m and p we have taken. Okay, if m square plus n square equals to p square. For every natural number m is less than 1, we have 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1 as a Pythagoras triplet. Now see here, if we take here 4, okay, so 2m equals to 4 we will write, so m equals to 4 by 2 equals to 2. Am I right? So we will write this like this, 2 into 2. Okay, then 2 to the power 2 minus 1, 2 to the power 2 plus 1. Okay, formula. In the formula we write, so answer will be our 2 into 2 equals to 4. 2 to the power 2, 4 minus 1 equals to 3. 2 to the 4 plus 1 equals to 5. So this is a Pythagorean triplets. Okay, now fourth is between two consecutive square numbers n square and n plus 1 of whole square, there are two n non-perfect square numbers. Using the identity a plus b of whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square to evaluate square of numbers. So these all three are the you can say these formulas which we have to evaluate in the square of numbers. Okay, so let's start solving the problems you will understand. Okay, when you will do so without adding, find the sum. So how you will find the sum without adding this? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 is there, so 11 to the power 2 equals to What will be your answer? 121. Okay, so in this way we will find without adding the sum. Okay, means without adding this we will find the sum. Now express 144 as the sum of 12 paired odd numbers. So express this, means 1 plus 3 plus 4, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21 plus 23. These are 12 odd numbers: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, then in this way we will express. Okay, so write a Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 14. Now here 14 is written, so first we will do 2m equals to 14, m equals to 14 by 2, 2 sevens are 14, so we will write this 2 into 7, then 7 to the power 2 minus 1, 7 to the power 2 plus 1, 7 to the 14, 7 to the 14 minus 1 equals to 13, then 15. Okay, so this our Pythagorean triplet is 14, 13 and 15. Okay, then we will do evaluate 29 to the power 2 minus 28 to the power 2. Now we have learned that whenever it is written between two consecutive square numbers n square and n plus 1 of whole square, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers. That means that if 28, like I am considering that only, 28 to the power 2 and minus 29 to the power 2, we will write 2n as a not perfect square. Okay, so 2n means we will do, I will tell you. Now see here 29 is given, 29 to the power 2 minus 28 to the power 2. Okay, so our n will be 28 because it is less, so n will be 28. Okay, so 28 into 2 equals to 8 to the 16 to 5, 56. Okay, 29 is given, that's why we will add plus 1 because it is a bigger number. So 56 plus 1 equals to our 57. So this answer 29 to the power 2 minus 28 to the power 2 equals to 57. You can check it by multiplying 29 into 29, 29 into 29 minus 28 into 28 into 28. Okay, answer will come 57. Now we will solve this by using the identity a plus b of whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now see here 2 plus 4 of whole square is written. We will write like this: 200 plus 4 of whole square equals to 200 of 200 to the power 2 plus 2 into 200 into 4 plus 4 to the power 2. Okay, so 2 to the 2 to the 4, so 1 2 3 4 we will write, plus 2 to the 4, 400, 4 4 the 16. Okay, so I am writing like that only, 4 4 the 16, so 40,000 plus 1600 plus 16, your answer will be 41616. Okay, in this way we solve this. Then we will see using the identity a minus b. Now 94 is given, we have to take it as minus, so 100 minus 6 we will take. Okay, 100 minus 6 of whole square equals to 100 to the power 2 minus 2 into 100 into 6 plus 6 to the power 2. Okay, then 1000, 1 2 3 4 minus 6 to the 12, so 1200 plus 36. So our answer will be 8836. Okay, see here 10,000, we will plus first 36. Okay, then we will minus 1200, so that will be your 8836. Okay, now we will evaluate this. 59 into 61 is written. Now see here 7th point, using the identity a minus b, a plus b into a plus b equals to a square minus b square, to find the product of two consecutive odd or two consecutive even numbers. Okay, so you can see here two odd numbers are given. To find this we will use this formula, a minus b and a plus b equals to a square minus b square. Okay, so 59 is written, we will write 60 minus 1. Okay, 60 minus 1, and in the next we will write 60 plus 1. Okay, equals to 60 to the power 2 minus 1 to the power 2 equals to 6 is a 3600 minus 1. Your answer will be 2 5 9 2599. Okay, so sorry, this will be 3 only, 3599. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. We will continue with our next, that will be your finding square roots of a perfect square by division method. If you like this video, please like and subscribe this channel. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.